Um, I want to update you guys on like everything that happened yesterday, but problem was I got into camp real late, and I didn't want to be disruptive to the people that were, chilling out. I met Skyline, aka Jim. He's from Virginia, and he really neat guy. And then I met Mike, aka Whitecap, and also incredible man. He did the full AT, and they're both reformed alcoholics, and Mike's still trying to kick the nicotine, but more power to him, man. Um, but before that, I met a guy called AJ. He was kind of a legend on the mountain, setting records at Seven Springs, and man, I'm just meeting so many dope people. Like you notice that like people that you work all the time, you only meet those people, and usually the people that just work all the time are the people that, I mean, it's good for them. They're making their money, good for them. But I don't know, man. You meet a different breed when you're out here. You meet people that are taking life on instead of just letting it hit them, And I need more people like that in my life. So, it's gonna be an 18 miler. It's gonna be like 80s and hot and humid, and it's gonna be a little bit of a nasty day. But um, Whitecap, aka Mike, he gave me a few things that will definitely help on the journey. So I'm excited to get on my way and see where it takes us, and I'll give you guys an update in probably about 45 minutes. Alright, in the background you might hear some gun firing, because what would be more Pennsylvanian than to have a shooting range in your state park, right? Um, anyways, I wanted to tell you a little bit more about those guys that I met, but I didn't want them to like come up on the trail and me be talking to them, like it's kind of cringy. Anyways, so Skyline he's been doing this trail since like 1991, and he said he's been doing, get off of me, please. And he said he did the AT, quit smoking so he could do the AT. I mean, you just meet the coolest people out here. And the other guy, Whitecap, aka Mike, he said that he was like 300 pounds a little bit ago, and he was like, the guy looked no more than like a $180, and he was 6'2". Like, he has gone through some incredible transformations. But like I said earlier, Whitecap gave me some vitamins. So I took one vitamin earlier. They're magic vitamins. They're not they're not don't worry, they're not like pain meds or anything like that. But I took one earlier, and they're half grammers, but half gram vitamins. I'm just excited to get a full day in. And there's a really nice view. I said I'd stop at the next mile marker because I needed to get some new water, because the water at the shelter was horrible. It tasted like straight iron. It was just so nasty. I mean, yes, I use a filter, so don't worry, it wasn't that, but damn, they were nasty. Yeah, I want today to be an experience. So, cheers. Alright, so someone was supposed to meet me out here like halfway, and they had vitamins as well, of the magic variety, and they didn't bail, but it was like things just fell through. Anyways, it's just kind of wild how this guy had some, and he was totally willing to give it to me, and it was like everything was like, it's impossible to fully explain the experience without you being here. So that's why I'm making these videos, to try to encourage people to get out, to try to encourage people to experience life instead of letting life wear them down. Because they're like, yes, life is wearing me down. My feet hurt. My legs are alright. but my feet definitely hurt, and like life is wearing me down. But I'm accomplishing things. I'm going and I'm seeing beautiful things and meeting incredible people, and something that you don't get by just working behind a desk or working behind a bar or just, you know, slaving away at the good old manufacturing job, which I have done. Or being in a UPS trailer. I mean, like, all these, man, all these. They're not useless, but they're definitely not beneficial for the body and the mind. So, just something to think about. Video is going to be a little shaky, but I wanted to show y'all this little rock canyon you go through. By little, I mean kind of massive. Look at this fucking thing. Oh, sorry. Look at this thing. I know I say that a lot, but come on. How often do you get to go through a canyon like this? And then you go up and over. Still got a section through here. The guy's just barely holding on. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. One of my favorite sections of the trail. I love this part of the trail because you get some of the best views. And it's also very quintessential Pennsylvania hiking. It's got like lots of rocks in the middle of the trail, but then you also have an incredible amount of greenery and just beauty around you. And rolling hills, nothing but rolling hills. No mountains, but rolling hills for sure. And big old boulders, just big old, like look at that boulder. That's a nice boulder. But next view is gonna be the best. I cannot, there's like a little hidden area that you can go to too that's, I'll show you, but. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Let me see if I can get this in view there. Look at that. I said something to the rocks here because they're butt shaped. They're like, the water has made them shaped in a way that this one right here, I remember sitting at last time. Let's see if you can get a good view. It's literally butt shaped. But I remember sitting here last June, and I'll put this view in back. I remember sitting here in June and just, I told the rocks, I was like, I wanted to thank you for allowing this experience that I took last time to be like a springboard for the man that I'm trying to become. And I needed to like keep going, but I'm liking where we're going with it, you know? But yeah, these rocks hold a special place, man. Especially that one. That one is specifically. But alright, I'll see you later. Really cool spot on the trail is this little graveyard. And some of these gravestones have been here since like mid-1800s, early 1800s. So, like this guy, where is it? One of these, I think it's that guy over there. It's like 1827. And it's just a really, really, really neat spot. It's not that far from 653 shelter, I think. Yeah, 653. So if you get the chance, man, and there's like gorgeous flowers, it's just a wonderful, wonderful spot. Oh, it's this guy back there. It's right, he's like a really little guy. Anyways, but I gotta keep moving. Like I said before, long day, but I I swear, these 653 shelters are something magical. They're like, the way the layout is with the big old boulders behind, you can see them up there. I mean, it's got a firewood enclosure, so it keeps your firewood dry, so you can actually get a fire whenever it's raining, which is huge. I mean, like, it's just, literally, it's magical. Let me see if I can show you this area. Last time I was here, there was a Christian group that was doing like some kind of like sing songs or something like that down there until like 9 p.m. and it was getting a little culty, but you know, it was pretty creepy at the time. Honestly, I was not digging it, but it's kind of a funny story now. But man, other than that, the guy taught me how to make a fire here. Like literally, like this shelter area has been something. Like it really does mean something. Like just like the last one. Like these shelters, man, they really change people, man. They allow you to find new parts of yourself. But I don't know, maybe I'm preaching to the choir. Another great view. I don't know whether to call this a creek, a brook, a stream. I don't know. I don't know. The vitamins are kind of wearing off at this point, but man, they were kicking pretty strong for a little bit, and y'all could probably figure that out. But the hardest part of my trail is coming up. I gotta do, oh, this ohiopyle section is gonna be kind of tough, but man, is it worth it. It's so worth it. The shelters at ohiopyle are really nice, and like everything about the ohiopyle experience is worth it. So, and then when I get there, we're gonna whitewater raft. So but man, beautiful brook, isn't it? This path is gorgeous. And it looks like just, you know, a normal path, but then to the right of it, this big old pond slash lake that we got hanging out over here. I'm definitely gonna get some water up here. There's like a little beach up a little further ahead, I remember. But yeah, honestly, man, this would be a great fishing spot. You bring your lures, you go out, you come back. I mean, like 3-day trip. Also, I gave some of the vitamins that I had, the ones that Mike gave me or Whitecap gave me. I gave some of those to a couple people. I think I've given it to 3 different people at this point. So, yeah. I'm just hopefully. I mean, look, if I finish the trail and I don't have any more vitamins left, and he gave me like, he gave me a lot, then I'm good. Like, I'm cool with that. Look at these nice little flowers. But oh, this is probably the worst camera footage ever. But still, you got the point. Currently 2 miles out from camp, and if you can see it, come on, good. Can't really see it, but yeah, you can. Right there. That Sugarloaf Knob. This area is really cool. This lookout's really cool because you can actually like can't see the rest of the trail that you walked, but you can see where you're going. I'm going like there. But the Bidwell campsite, it's literally like right over top. Like we're like right on top of it right now. Just need to work our way down to it, which is gonna be fun. But met some really cool people. No one wanted to take any vitamins except for like a couple of people that I met in the beginning. But you know, it's okay. More for the people when I get back. You know, more for the guides. Which they'll like it. They'll love it, man. They'll love it. They'll love it. They'll love it. But I'll check in with you when I get to camp. I just kind of want to put the PSA out there that if you see something down on the trail, like there was this big ass rotten tree just chilling in the middle of the trail, and I saw like a group of 3 big dudes. I'm talking like the one dude looked like he could have been a fucking Marine, like, and then 2 of his buddies that were also pretty big. Like, if you see something on the trail like that, take care of it. If we all do little things, we can all make a big difference. So, oh, that's gross. Ew. What is that? I think it's like peanut butter. Anyways, but y'all get the point. Kinda nuts. The end of this, I don't know if you can see it, but it's like half a mile where you're dropping like a foot every 2 feet. So, very steep. But there's a really nice lookout right here. Look at that. Just kind of like goes to show you. What we're working with here. Alright, I plan on making pancakes when I get back to camp, and there's a couple people joining me, so I'll make some peanut butter chocolate pancakes and peanut butter chocolate pumpkin pancakes. Something like that. Whatever. And then I'll be just distributing, I'll just be trying to show as much love as possible, because these people are, it's 2 girls that are like carrying way too much weight, and man, I feel for them, because that's what I did my first time. But, alright, I gotta get to camp so I can make this pancake. Gotta keep it really quick because I only have like 16% battery left, and I gotta keep this thing going until tomorrow morning so I can show you all the views for tomorrow. But made it just fine. Met a couple people along the way. Met a bunch of people actually. Like I said, I gave out vitamins. I tried to give out vitamins to everyone, but only a couple of them took it up. Today was not that bad, but man, that last half a mile was nuts. It's just like, it never ends. It never ends going downhill. But we're gonna have more of that tomorrow, and I cannot wait. Cannot wait to hang out with the guys. I'm so excited. Met a couple people that were actually really nice. A guy that hiked the AT, he was like maybe in his early 30s, and dude was built, like built. And I gave him some of the vitamins. He loved it, man. He took like 2.5 grams of them, and I was looking to give away all of them by the time I'd finished the trip, but no one wants them. So the guides are gonna like them. And then a couple other new people. They're carrying like a tent and a hammock tent and like 0-degree bags and they're like $150 max. Like the one girl might be like $125 and the other girl's $150, and like they're carrying at least 35 to 40 pounds of fucking gear. So tomorrow we'll probably see if I can try to take some of their gear off of them and, you know, work down with them. Because my pack is not that much, and I mean I can easily take on an extra 10 pounds, and I'll feel it, but not like them. They're probably going through it. So I'm gonna give them some blister stuff and some of my blister packs, and I'm cooking food, and we're gonna hang out a little bit tonight, and I'll talk to them about leaving in the morning. But it's nice to get. It was nice. It was so nice getting here.
so nice getting here. Because just that long climb down, man, it just takes forever and you're like waiting for it. But anyways, I gotta turn this thing off so I can save battery.